What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. First, man, I want to thank everybody who is a new subscriber to this channel. I appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button ASAP. Hit the like button as well. It's greatly appreciated. For those who've been rocking with me for the longest, I appreciate all the support. And for people who just now viewing my channel based upon this video, I hope you all stay. I got content for everybody, right? So let's get to the topic at hand. So College Hill Celebrity Edition is back once again. And they are at another HBCU, which is Alabama State University. And again, they should keep it at HBCUs with so many HBCUs across the world. This show is airing on BET, so of course I know they're going to keep it at HBCUs in general. As an HBCU alum, for those who don't know, I went to Mississippi Valley State University, the academic oasis of the Mississippi Delta, and also the Mac of the swag, as they like to say. I'm always proud to see HBCUs highlighted and being presented to the public so that people can learn about the rich history of all these different historically black colleges and universities. Alabama State, again, is where it is this year, and some of my dad's closest friends went to Alabama State, and they speak highly about their experience there. So I'm glad Alabama State is getting put in a limelight now. But this video is not about Alabama State. It's not about HBCUs. It's about the black experience as it is described by one of the cast members, right? Or, their relationship with the black community is described. For those who don't know, Amber Rose is a cast member of the show. Joseline Hernandez is a cast member of the show as well. Amber Rose, in the episode, she starts discussing how she doesn't feel accepted in white spaces, nor does she feel accepted in black spaces, right? And y'all, when I first heard this, I wanted to yell bullshit so loud. And Joseline Hernandez actually called Amber Rose out, and it resulted in a fight and all that type of stuff. But I believe Joseline Hernandez was 100% right in calling Amber Rose out. Now, she didn't articulate it in the way that I would have liked her to, but I'll take the time to do that right now. The reason why I say Amber Rose is lying through her teeth with that. Now, I'll say this. First of all, I'll give this disclaimer. I've recently learned that I can't tell a biracial person how to feel about their blackness at all. But Amber Rose is flat out lying in this situation here. I'm sorry, right? She's not accepted in black spaces. Are you serious? The only reason we know who she is because the black community, the black spaces blew her up and made her relevant, made her poppin', okay? She was welcomed into black spaces with open arms and she flourished in it. And now she's trying to act like she's not accepted in black spaces. I don't understand it. As a matter of fact, she's only recognized as a C-list celebrity in black spaces. The white spaces don't give a damn about Amber Rose, nor do they really want to talk about her or bring her or invite her into any of those circles. You know what I mean? Like, Amber, again, she's lying through her teeth when she says she's not accepted in black spaces. She got a goddamn mortgage in the black community. She got a mortgage in black spaces with her rapper dating, NBA dating, big booty having ass. Like, that's for real, man. Like, Amber then dated all like the two of the biggest rappers within black spaces. Well, one, Kanye West for sure, even though Kanye is now matriculated outside of black spaces now. But when he was with Amber Rose, he was popping all throughout the world, but he was strongly centered in the black community still at that point, right? She dated Kanye West. And then she dated Wiz Khalifa as well. Again, a person who has a big variety of fans of different ethnicities. But when Wiz first came on the scene, he was, he still is celebrated within the black community with black rappers, right? Then she went on to date NBA players, James Harden, all these dudes that are black players who are of black culture for sure and are strongly and proudly and stand proudly in black culture. So what is she talking about, man? Like, rappers have been talking about her in a rhymes, you know what I'm saying, in their songs for decades. And she been at all these black award shows while having no talent, like no visual talent. I mean, not visual, no obvious talent, no real like actual talent for real. Amber Rose can't rap, she can't sing, she can't act, none of the sort. But she been at the BET Awards, all these different award shows with all these different black rappers, and she don't feel invited in black spaces. Once again, like I said before, rappers been rapping about her for the longest of time, wanting her to be in their music videos, all this and all of that, man. Like, and I'm being real. I think Amber Rose acts as if she's not accepted into black spaces as a way to have crossover appeal between both black spaces and white spaces, to be honest, man. It's either that or she's just dying for a struggle. You know, some people be wanting to have a struggle so bad. And it's like, bro, like, no, cut it out. You may have gotten a little bit teased back in the day in Philly when you were a little bitty kid. But since you've been an adult, you've been welcomed with open arms in the black community and black spaces. People love you. The black community, they've been accepting you for the longest. And you got popping from being in a black strip club, from what I know. So what are we talking about, man? Amber Rose benefited. Amber Rose benefited tremendously from black culture. She came off of black strip clubs and off of 2 black men in particular. So I just don't get where she's trying to act like I'm not accepted in black spaces. Like, what are you trying to like cry that you're not accepted in black spaces as a way for the white spaces and white community to just give you a hug and welcome you with open arms? See, sometimes, man, some folks, even, I know she's biracial, but sometimes some black folks be looking for a hug from the white community so bad, wanting to get patted on the back and a hug and rubbing on the back. Like, come on now, knock it off. Knock it off, man. Black community made her famous even when she showed up and showed out for that stupid slut walk she had going on. Yes, I said stupid slut walk. It is stupid. It's foolish. It's not something that I would want my daughter at, to be honest with you. It just don't make no sense to me. I don't know. And then she was dating a famous black rapper at that time, 21 Savage, that stood by her doing that slut walk and gave her slut walk, I guess, some type of credibility, because he was dating her and he had a shirt on that said I'm a slut too and all of that, and it made her seem like she was credible in doing so, and she was all happy and gung-ho about it. So I don't know, man. It just seems like a reach for me from Amber. She's trying to have a struggle, act like somebody, like she's just so oppressed and so hurt within the black community. Man, the black community been loving you and showering you with love for the longest, man. People been genuine with you. That's why you on a BET show right now. What the fuck are we talking about, dog? Like, you're on a BET show currently. So how you gonna act like the black community been shunning you and you're not accepted? Come on, man. You're accepted more a little too much for not at award shows. And don't got no like award, no type of talent like that in particular. So it's just, she just wants crossover appeal. She want that hug, as Tariq Nasheed would say, from White Zaddy. He be clouded, man. From White Zaddy and over there in the community, she want that little hug and pitter patter on the back to say, oh, we love you over here. It just seemed like she's saying it to get that crossover look, that crossover appeal. And it's just, it's quite aggravating and irritating, man. But I don't know, something has always been unsettling about Amber Rose's energy to me. She's always seemed off kilter to me. And now that I know she doesn't believe in, like, she's an atheist person, it's just something in her spirit. It's just, I don't know. I question her motivations with a lot of shit that she does. You know what I mean? Even trying to make being a slut just the most forefront, I mean, just the most acceptable and uplifting thing in the world. Like, what are we doing here? It's like when she was on there with the coon, with the bootlicker, with the butter biscuit eating Jesse Lee Peterson. And she says, if I'm a slut, she asked Jesse Lee Peterson, if I'm a slut and you want to sleep with me, what does it make you? What does that make you? And Jesse Lee Peterson replied, a slut maker. Y'all, I died, bro. I was in there hollering. Yeah, I'm talking about, I was in here like dying laughing, rolling around on the floor like I heard a Bernie Mac joke or some shit. Like, that shit was funny, bro. Like, I was in here like, man, bro, I was in here like, I'm talking about laughing hard as hell. Like again, like you reincarnated Bernie Mac and put him in front of me, because she thought she was getting off with that statement. If I'm a slut and you sleep with me, what does it make you? He said a slut maker, right? I'm like, what the fuck, you know? But yeah, man, it's either she wants the hug or the crossover appeal between both communities or into the white community, because they don't care about Amber Rose over there. Either she wants that appeal over there by saying stuff like this, or she just dying to have a struggle, because some people just want to have a struggle so bad in particular. And sometimes I see it with a lot of biracial black folks, biracial people. When I say biracial people who got black ancestry, who are half black. So it's some of them, not all of them, because we got a lot of biracial folks that don't do that, like J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't do that, but she want to have a struggle so bad as a biracial person. Like, knock it off. This biracial stuff has benefited you a lot. You got this light skin with a certain color, with a certain eye color and a big booty. It's worked out well for you. You know, brothers like them little, you know, waffle color beige women. I like women of all. I like black women of all shades. I'm not trying to be funny, but yeah, you know, some brothers like the real light women that look like that are light as what's the girl name, man? Gina from Martin. What's her name? What is her name? Tisha Campbell. They brothers like that Tisha Campbell shaded woman a lot. There's a lot of brothers that like them type of women. And her being half and half, she was able to have that type of skin complexion, a certain eye color, and then she was blessed with the big round booty that a lot of the sisters be having. So it made her, if anything, it made her more attractive and appealing to a lot of black men. It made her a lot of black men lust for her in a way that put her at the forefront of American conscience, or black American conscience for one. So like, or the conscience of black America. So it's just like, what are we doing? You not accepting in black spaces? That shit don't even sound right. It didn't sound right coming out of a goddamn mouth, which is why Jocelyn Hernandez cussed her out and called her out for it. Like, girl, you want to be something that you're not. You want to be accepted over there. You want to make it, you know, like, cut it out. Cut it out, dog. Like, you trying to act like you're not accepted in black spaces. Again, we only know you because the black spaces accepted you and propelled you to this limelight that you would have never seen before. So it's just mind-boggling, man, with the way people try to act as if they have a struggle or present that everything has been so bad for them. When, sister, we looking at you and how you thriving in the black community, in the black spaces, like other black sisters have not done. It looks crazy. You thriving in the black spaces so strongly when a lot of other black sisters were not able to do that. And you're doing it as a biracial woman. You've been accepted beyond measure. So cut it out, Amber Rose. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all leave your comments in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace.